What's up, y'all? I'm gonna do a little night edition voluptuous Venus Vixen tarot. All right, let's go. All right, Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine. Got some things to say, yeah? Obviously, because... Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna keep it PG-13. All right, this is what I'm getting, is that masculine's all up in his head. I'm talking about this head, okay? PG-13, remember that. I'm getting that masculines are switching gears. All right. I'm getting that. Let me try to tune back in because I got a little bit fiery. Okay, there's been a misjudgment. What I'm getting from the judgment reverse is that there's a need to zoom. I'm getting that you've already got this notion that there's a need to zoom out and see the bigger picture. Emotions, because your emotions too are like all over the place. There's a lot that's being juggled, but what I'm also getting is that, because it's next to the enlightenment, so I'm getting, I mean, this is nighttime, so it's always, I wasn't meaning to do divine masculine, divine feminine, but we'll go with the lovers for the sake of the reading, and that's kind of what's coming through, okay? I mean, the way the cards came out, I was like, I can't really get around it. So, I mean, I was hoping it would just be kind of juicy, but they're giving the message. They're giving a different message. So, I'm getting that the masculine is seeing things in a new light. He has a deeper understanding. He's getting a deeper understanding of something, of like something that he missed. There was a misjudgment. This is how it goes. Like, this is, of course, like, we all do this, and then the journey is different for the masculine and the feminine, okay? So it's just, that's how it is. I can't speak on that too much because I'm not a man, so I don't know exactly what the journey is like for men. I just know that men tend to be more logical and women tend to be more in their heart and more, sometimes overly emotional. Like, it's not always good, but it's just different, okay? Let's just say that, okay? There's a strong desire to collaborate. There's this really strong energy of wanting to collaborate with the people around you, or with there's a desire to build. There's like a strong desire to build right now. There's something about not caring about the money. Like, there's a promise of this 10 of Pentacles down here. Like, that's, now the itches started. This didn't go as planned, and that's how it goes. It's hard to keep it sexy when you're a mom, but that's why we have to do it, okay? Okay, because the cycle has closed. There's an acceptance from the divine masculine that, like, all right, okay, they're giving like scrapped plans. Like, you kind of had to like crumple the paper, throw it away, but let's use some of the same. Teddy, quiet, baby, quiet. Pray for the day that I have my own space that I can create where it's quiet. But until then, we work with what we have. Let me find calm again. Okay. I'm getting that you're using some of the same ideas, but you're shifting the plans around. We have Temperance Emperor and the Moon down here. So what it's feeling like is secrets. It's feeling like there's things that need to be brought to the light that will make this. There's like a thing about trust. That's I don't know. I think that's all of us, because I thought it was just me, but I think it's like any of us who are on this journey, because you trusted people that betrayed you. Like, of course you're going to have trust issues now, especially when it's, the people closest to you. So that's kind of what I'm getting from this, that I'm getting that the Emperor like sees the feminine as like this angel, and he understands that you are like an earth angel. But I think I'm getting on both sides. There's going to be this need to bring certain things to the light, because that's how it works to like create a bond with people. It's like you have to, I just read that recently somewhere, that was like true intimacy is from like the moving through fears and the things that are hard to talk about. Like when you talk about them, that's what built, not so much the talking, but like the moving through. Like I just had that with Teddy. When was that, yesterday? I'll just give this example, because we had an upset. He's used to me not sitting at the table with him when he eats, because I'm usually doing something else. But sometimes in the mornings, if I have a coffee and I'm ready, I'll try to sit with him. But he's autistic, kind of OCD. It's a Virgo thing too. Like they're just whatever. He likes things. He gets used to the routine, and so he doesn't always like it. But sometimes it's hard for him to verbalize it. So then he got upset, threw his food, which is like, he knows he's too old for that. Like that's not something he usually does anymore. And then he got upset about it. And maybe he felt bad that he had like a reaction like that. I don't know. And then he went and he ran off, and I thought he was just being stubborn. So I kept telling him, get up, get up, get up. And I got kind of aggressive, or just stern. And then I noticed that he was like genuinely upset, like he was crying. That's why I think he felt bad about it. And so then I consoled him and we talked about it and stuff. But it was like, it surprised me that it upset him that much. So, and if there's something going on to like, he always is sensitive to it. So that's the stuff that's created this intimacy and this bond that I have with him, though. It's only because we've moved through those types of very difficult things together. Yeah, so there's like a feeling of a lack of strength. I think there's a need for communication. But that's just something about injustice. I didn't get any information on that, though. I think that, okay, that's what I'm kind of getting. I think that goes together, is like I think the masculine feels like that this situation there's been like an injustice in this situation, because possibly like a lack of communication that causes a lot of issues. And there's just like a feeling of like, this situation isn't fair. Like it's not, there's no equal give and take. There's no, it's like, okay, thank you. That's interesting. It's like there might even be resentment too on the feminine side. I'm not really feeling that, but there may be that because of all of these things that haven't been said. So it's like the masculine is frustrated too, because he's like, there's not been this opportunity to like clear the struggles up. But I think for the masculine, it takes him a long time to get to that place of being like, I'm ready to talk about this stuff, type of thing. Because yeah, it's that trust issue thing. Like that's gonna be some, like, y'all, I feel this way for real, that it's like that's something that you have to keep working on. Like I don't think that's I made a video and I didn't post it, and I was like, this abandonment thing is like, you have to keep working through it. Like, some people didn't have parents that went against them. Like, I don't know what that experience is like because I didn't have that, but it's like, it changes everything about you and like your experience of the world. And, you know, anyway, my kid doesn't have anything to do with that in this instance. I'm craving that. I'm craving that space to make things the way that I want them to be. That's my Scorpio moon, being controlling. And we have a sexy emperor looking at us on the bottom. So we'll end with that. All right. I just feel like there's a need to just trust the process, that that the universe is gonna pull the strings where they're meant to be pulled. All right.